We're back. Hey guys, what's up? My name is Megan. Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we're taking a little break from the college series. We're gonna do a little breather here. So this video is gonna be the ultimate drugstore guide to makeup for beginners. Does that make sense? I'm gonna give you guys some of my favorite drugstore products, and if you're a beginner at makeup, these are excellent products to start off with. You know, to play around, see if you enjoy makeup. You know, they're not really gonna break the bank. Mostly everything is under $20, I wanna say. Like, don't quote me on that. If you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe down below. Also turn on my post notifications. That way you get notified for every time I post a video, because it's a party up in here. And without further ado, let's get on to the video. So I didn't really organize all of this, and everything's kind of, you know, jumble around. So the first thing I'm going to start off with is face products, because these are, you know, your basics. These are your staple items. These are the things you're going to need if you want to start experimenting with makeup. First off, I'm going to start off with foundations. So these three are my favorite drugstore foundations as of right now, as of forever, as of for life. This is the Maybelline Superstay Foundation. This is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation, and this is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation. So these three, you know, all under $10. This is actually the cheapest. This is for something at Target. It's cheaper than it is on the actual Wet n Wild website, and I just love these foundations so much. I have this right now on my face today. Like, it's pretty full coverage. So is the Superstay. The Fit Me is more of a medium coverage. I really wear this when it's natural, you know, a natural day. We want to be a natural type of gal. So I usually wear this when it's really hot outside and I know my makeup's gonna sweat off. These are really great foundations, especially if you're getting started into makeup and you really don't want to break the bank on a really expensive foundation, but you want a really nice foundation. You know, these are your go-to. So of course, after foundation is concealer. So I have 4 here, but I'm really gonna recommend 5. The one I'm not, you know, don't have anymore is the Fit Me concealer, the one that goes with the Fit Me Matte and Poreless foundation, the whole entire line, the Fit Me line, you know, that one. The concealer is a really good concealer on that one. But right here, I have the Wet n Wild Photo Focus concealer. I have a ColourPop concealer, but this isn't used for actually concealing, and I'm gonna tell you what this is used for in a minute. I have the Rimmel Instant Conceal and Correct. So this is a correcting concealer. This is, you know, 3 little colors. I use this for under my eyes and to correct my red spots because I have acne. I'm a human, I'm a girl, so I use this to cover that. And this is my favorite concealer. It's the Makeup Revolution concealer. That's such a dupe for Tarte Shape Tape. Like, it's amazing. It's only $7. And why I say I don't use this to conceal, I haven't gone a ColourPop concealer. I've heard they're really good. I just haven't got one to actually, you know, conceal with. But I got this one because I heard this is really good for doing cut creases, for putting on bases on your eye, and it's a white concealer, which is kind of pretty rare, so I got that for that purpose. But these concealers are all amazing. They give great full coverage. I would say the one that gives the most full coverage is the Makeup Revolution one. I'm gonna break your bank. Like, it's amazing. You're gonna love it. Next up is drugstore powders. Now, I know the Coty Airspun powder is a really popular powder, and my sister has it. She loves it. She thinks it's amazing. I really only use these 2 powders. Now I have the Fit Me pressed powder, which is, you know, the one that actually goes with your foundation shade. I use this when I don't want to set my makeup, but I really don't want to bake and all that. I use the E.L.F. HD powder when I want to bake. It's such an incredible powder. It keeps me matte all freaking day. I love it so much. It's only $6. Like, I use this more than I use this, but I love both of them. I love this one a little bit more because it's my baby. Next up for face is blush. Now, if you guys are new here to my channel, or if you guys have been here on my channel, you can clearly see I don't wear blush. I really don't ever wear blush. I'm not a blushy type of gal. It's just not me. I don't like those rosy cheeks. I usually just bronze, highlight. Like, I'm that type of girl. I'm a type of, you know, golden girl. So for blushes, I really don't have that much to recommend except for these 2. So this is the E.L.F. blush palette. This palette is really good. It's only $8. It comes with a nice little mirror here, and it has all these beautiful blushes. The ones I usually used were these 2 because they're more in the peachy tone, and I like more of a peachy blush than a pinky blush. But, you know, they have some good blushes right here. Like, they're really good. 4 blushes for $8. Like, you can't beat that. And Wet n Wild has amazing blushes. Now, this is my favorite blush from them. This is Mellow Wine, and it's such a nice peachy blush that's like, it's so soft. Like, it's so beautiful. Like, it's amazing. So this is only like around $3 or $4. So again, both of them are really not that expensive, and if you like blush, I recommend these. Now for bronzer, I really only have one just because I really only use Hoola bronzer, and I have a lot of it, so I really don't go out for new bronzers that often. One that I do have is the Bahama Mama by The Balm, and I know what you guys are thinking, The Balm at Drugstore, it technically is pretty lower in price. Bronzer is only $15, and I know that sounds a bit expensive, but there's blushes that are way more, and at the drugstore, butter bronzer is like 13 bucks, so it's not that crazy of a price, but this bronzer is just a nice, you know, tan bronzer. I really like it because it's not really that orangey, and it's a nice bronzer. It's really nice. So the last thing for the face is highlight. Now, if you know me, I love highlight, and I have a couple of favorites right here that I really am excited to show you guys because I love highlight and I love playing with them. First highlight product I have to show you guys is the Strobe of Genius by NYX. So this is a highlighting palette that's really, it's around $17. You can find it cheaper elsewhere, but just look how beautiful these all are. I used this one a lot when I was first starting out. It's a very cute champagne color. I really enjoy it. It's super nice. But they have all kinds of colors. They have some pretty, you know, playful colors down here. It's a really nice palette, especially if you're looking for multiple highlights. And not to break the bank, it's still under $20. Like, it's a really good highlight. So moving to all my single highlight components, I am gonna bring up these because what type of drugstore video is not complete without some ColourPop. You guys know I love ColourPop to death. Like, I love ColourPop. So right here I have two of my favorite Super Shock highlighters. These are only $8 a piece, and they're really super good quality because this just feels like putty, and I love it. So this is the shade Whiz. It's this nice golden champagne, like it's super reflective. Like, I love that. And then the next one I have here is Flexitarian. If you're new to my channel, you don't know how much I love this freaking highlight. Like, it's so gorgeous. Like, it's insane how reflective that is. Like, do you guys see that? It's like an icy champagne, but it's really doesn't come across that like on your face. Like, it doesn't look that white, but it's so blinding and it's so pretty. Like, I love it to death. Next up for highlights is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighting palettes. Like, whoever thought of these at Wet n Wild, I would like to personally thank you on behalf of the rest of the beauty community, because these are so beautiful. My favorite one is just Petals because it's the most champagne-y. In my opinion, this one looks the best on my skin tone. It's just so beautiful. It's so reflective. It's amazing. They're only like $5. Two powder highlights are E.L.F. This is actually the E.L.F. times Heart collection. I don't believe they have these anymore, but if you guys seen a first impressions video, I reviewed this and I thought it was so beautiful because this is an honestly stunning highlight. It's like this rosy gold highlight. It's really pretty. I really enjoyed it. Of course, what are we gonna not talk about? The E.L.F. Bake highlights in this freaking video. Like, these are so good. Like, remember, you guys do have to scrape the top off of these to actually get payout for them, but once you do get that payout, like, it's incredible. It's the cheapest highlight that I have to show you guys. It's only $3. So next up, I'm gonna move on to eyes. So this is gonna include like eye products, eyeshadow, eyebrows, the whole rest shabam, you know? So right here I have my 3 favorite mascaras from the drugstore. Well, really only 2. One of them is a primer. So what I really like is the Voluminous Original from L'Oreal, as well as the Voluminous Primer, because let me tell you, this is a really great mascara. This and this together makes it a bomb mascara, because this primer, I don't know what it is. I've never used a white primer on my eyes before, or my eyelashes, or ever before this came out. And it makes your lashes so much longer. Like, I already have long eyelashes. Like, I'm not bragging, but I already have some. It made them so incredibly long. Like, it was insane how long they got with this. So I really recommend this primer. I really recommend this mascara. But my favorite drugstore mascara is the Voluminous Lash Paradise by L'Oreal, because, oh my god, this mascara gives you the fullest, longest lashes you can ever have, you can ever want. It's such a great mascara. I use this. This is my ride and die mascara. Like, I love this mascara. I love this mascara better than the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, which is supposedly what this is a dupe for. Like, I love this so much more than any high-end mascara. Next up for eyes is just brow products. I really only have 2. I only use the Essence Brow Gel, and I only use the E.L.F. Lock-In Liner in the shade medium brown, because I use this as my pomade for my eyebrows. As you guys can tell, I have bushy eyebrows and they don't really need to be shaped or anything, so I really use this just to fill them in a little, fill in the little sparse areas or whatever there is. And then I use this to lock it in, because these two, They're amazing. This is only $4, this is only $3. So next up for liners, I really only have two. The only one I really use as a black liner is the Wet n Wild Pro Line eyeliner. This is just a felt tip eyeliner. It has a really nice tip. It's pretty black. As you guys can tell, it's black right there. It's just a really nice eyeliner. The thing is, they do dry out kind of fast. It's just, I think it's because they're like pretty small. But again, it's only like $3 to $4, so I really recommend this eyeliner, as well as the Vivid Brights eyeliners by NYX. These are such fun eyeliners if you're looking to play around or experiment with color. Like, they have great color payoff, and they really do stay on your arm, because I remember when I swatched this, it kind of dried down pretty fast and it just stained my arm. Next up, I call these my little fun eyeshadow things that you can really get for inexpensive. So these right here are new from E.L.F. They're actually E.L.F. glitters. Now, they do say you're not supposed to put them on the eye, but I still do, because, you know, why wouldn't I put glitter on my eye? So right here, I just have the shade Cosmic Silver and the shade Gold Galaxy, and they're just these two shades right here, more of a holographic silver and more of a true gold, and they're really fun to play with. They're only $4, like $4 for glitter. Next up right here are liquid eyeshadows. So three of these are from Wet n Wild, and one of them is from ColourPop. This is the Supernova eyeshadow, so I'm just going to show you this first. This is a liquid eyeshadow, supposedly supposed to be like a dupe for the Stila Lighting Glows. I would say this is a little bit more work, but again, a beautiful color. And those are only $7 from ColourPop. And then these three are from Wet n Wild, and these are only $4.99. So I have the shade Cashmere Love, Cosmic Teal, Shells and Whistles, and again, this is like a rose goldy color right here. It's probably almost identical to the Supernova shadow right here. It's like in the same family group. This one's a little bit more pinky. This one is my favorite out of all of them, because this one has a bit more of a glitter punch to it. Like, look at that. That's such a beautiful color. Like, I love that so much. This one is just a duochrome blue to green to purple. This is if you really want to experiment with color. It's a really great shadow. As you can see, there's a little bit duochrominess in it, and they're all really inexpensive. Like I just said, these are only $4.99. ColourPop one is $7, so really not gonna break the bank on anything, especially if you just want to experiment with something that's like a liquid eyeshadow, but also like glittery, but like fun, but like cool, like great. Like, lastly for the eyes is eyeshadow palettes. So right here, I'm gonna start off with the obvious Morphe eyeshadow palettes. 25C Hey Girl palette. This is a complete dupe for the Modern Renaissance palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and this is only, I believe, $18. And it comes with 25 eyeshadows, got a variety of different finishes. I really love this eyeshadow palette. Like, it has those purples, it has those pinks, it has those neutrals, shimmers. It's great. I love it. Morphe has super great quality of eyeshadows. This one is a more compact eyeshadow palette. It's the 9C. It's the more purpley tone one. This is available at Ulta and I think on Morphe now. I'm pretty sure these aren't Ulta exclusive anymore, but these are so pretty. This purple shade is just so pretty. As you guys can see, I use this for my rave makeup tutorial. If you want to see that back on my channel, like, it's good, and it comes with a mirror this time, so it's a little compact mirror, very great for traveling. The last for eyeshadow palettes is my baby ColourPop. I love ColourPop so much, if you haven't understand. So some of my favorite eyeshadow palettes is the Fortune palette right here. They just released this for their 4th birthday. Such a beautiful array of colors. Everything's so pretty. The shade Miser right here is so pretty, especially on the lid. If you want to see a tutorial on this, I have one up on my channel as well. The Cute AF, the one that started it all, like, such a everyday neutral palette. You can really get some amazing looks with this. My absolute favorite eyeshadow palette from ColourPop is the Dreams 3x Kaplan Lights palette. I use this a lot, especially during college, just because I love this shade right here. As you guys can tell, this shade is like so pretty. I don't know what it is. It's just, it looks so great on my eyes. Like, I love that shade. Of course, we have the Soul palette that just released and that I just reviewed. This one's really cute just because it's more compact and it comes with a mirror, and again, very neutral. You can do some pops of color with this eyeshadow palette too, as I did before, and I just think they're both really amazing palettes. And lastly is lips. So these are my favorite lip products. I keep mostly all of these in my bag, if not all of them in my bag, because I use them so often. So right here I actually have 2 NYX products. So this is the NYX Soft Matte Lip in Abu Dhabi. Now this is my go-to freaking lip. Like, I love this lip so much. It's just such a beautiful nude. As you guys can see, all of those are really just nude colors. It's just because I love nudes. Not those nudes, but you know, like, I love nude lips so much because I do a lot on my eyes usually. And then this right here is the NYX Extra Shine lip cream in the shade Skin Tone. Now this is a beautiful lip gloss if you want to place this on top of like a nude lip or just something else. Like, it's so beautiful on as itself. Next up, I have this matte LA Girls flat finish in the shade Flower. I'm not sure. It starts with, it's F-L-E-U-R. I'm not sure how to spell it, but it's this nice terracotta shade. So I don't really wear this one this often, but it does dry down very matte. As you can see, it's a more of a darker nude. It's very terracotta-y. Of course, I love the Luxe lipsticks from ColourPop that just released this year. This is the shade Quickie. This is my absolute favorite from the line. This is just such a light nude that I thought I wouldn't be able to wear it, but it's my favorite. Like, put a little bit gloss on top, like, oh, it's amazing. I also love the lippy sticks from ColourPop. This is in the shade With the Band, and this is more of a pinky nude, but again, still very beautiful. Has a very nice satin finish. And lastly, ColourPop's Ultra Satin lips are my jam. That's the one thing I love so much about ColourPop is their Ultra Satin lips. I'm not a big fan of their Ultra Matte lips just because I find them too drying, but this is the shade Screenshot. It's a nice peachy Ultra Satin. And then my favorite Ultra Satin lip from ColourPop is 951, the one that they created with I Love Sarahi. It's just such a beautiful dark nude. Like, I die every time I wear this. Like, it's so beautiful. And look at all this mess that I made on my arm. That's the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you liked this video, make sure to hit a big thumbs up, subscribe, also comment down below any ideas you guys have for future videos, and until next time, bye.